Hello and welcome. I'm really glad to be back on here. I literally was watching a video to see where did I get to on New American, and I've been doing quite a bit of modding, but not my normal amount. Yeah, but it is sort of getting better. Oh, didn't we put a shed down there? We did. Oh, I think I put it into a pack, so we will allow this because oh, that is a point when it was right behind. Oh, we can't have done because the trees are in the way. I thought no, we were going to. I thought we had, but I'm almost sure we did. Almost 100% sure. Almost, which means I'm not quite sure. I do vaguely remember it though. I do truly. I have probably put them into a pack. It is the trouble with modding. I was going to say the other thing is these tankers. I've got multiple copies of this exact one because I've got ones that are single, ones that I altered, ones that are in a pack. And really, all that really needs to be done now is that they need to go into the pack. Right, that's not quite. That needs to be a little bit gentler on the turn. I was scrunching, as I frequently do. It is a long thing though, so yeah, I thought what I was going to do was what I've been doing on quite a few Let's Plays. I'm treating the production silo as Omatana does with the water distributor because that's what its purpose is. So you would do that, wouldn't you, really? So we're going to stick a tap down next to this, and this will be pumping water to everything, really, rather than... yeah, I'm trying to use it properly because it's true. I sort of... Because I'm not seeing it like... Oh, that's a point. Yeah, we've got my tap as well, haven't we? Is it... How are we looking? Oh, it's still got... Still got that... The thing showing. Right, okay. And it's still also showing... Mind you, we always have to put it with B mode. Always. That should have a good... Alright. It will get better on this. I just got to make sure it's actually grabbing water. No, not at the minute. I'm not too close enough though, so I might not have a very good range. It should have though. Really? Yeah, water point. Oh yeah, no, you see, it was one where you had a choice, so I might need to tell it no longer to have a choice. It just loads water. Yeah. I changed it. It was the buy point, and I changed it into that. So what's it actually look like in the rear wood? Obviously, you can't see it very much because it's got the smoke around it. It is a silver tap, so we'll have to change that. I thought I had. I thought I'd told it to be invisible. That's actually the collision. So if you ran into it, you really would run into it. Yeah, it's solid. It's that's the it's the way that we do it in all these things. Only obviously I don't know why it's not hidden. I thought I had done it, but maybe I didn't, so I'll fix that when I go out. That'll be a reminder the entire session to like do it. So now we need to tell. No, we have done it. I did this off camera. I told the water to disappear, so it should do. So it'll be filling nicely, or full pretty much, I'd imagine. Yeah, brilliant, smashing. We've got good equipment. What I did see a flaw in our equipment, something that needed addressing. Now we have got a few big things that have popped, because it is true what I said was when this rain stops we need to go big. We're doing a lot of things. Now we've got the headers, we've got the two of those. Now to be honest, these are going to be a bit much, although you can do it with the harvester. They're a bit, yeah, these are really a little bit much for them. If these are the, oh I don't know, are these the Macdon ones? Are they the 13 or the 16? Let's have a look. Can't see what it's actually saying on the, I think sometimes you're better to read Flex Draper, but what have we got? Let's have a look. Oh, I do like seeing, no, that's not how we do it. Yeah, I do like seeing the water layer. Yeah, I didn't say, I said I wasn't going to do a tap, but I did do a tap because I wanted it to point the right way, but I've got to change the icon a bit. I'm determined now I'm going to get this right. I was never going to make a tap because I thought, well, you don't need to make a tap. Everyone knows. But I keep seeing Omatana as the icon facing the wrong way, and it sort of, we've all got those little pet hates. I'm like, just make a tap. Now, obviously, mine's worse than Omatana's at the minute, but when it's finished, it'll be all right. So we're looking for headers, flex draper. And it is a 16 meters, and there are 2 of them. Yeah, these are too big. They are. So what we're going to do is, I mean, you can use them. It's not like totally like, oh, they won't work, but it'll really grind this to a halt. So what we do need to do is really, what's that? Yeah, I think we've been over this last session, actually. Yeah, we had. So what we need to do is to sell those, but buy, I think Hispano's set works, and his is a 13. I think it's the same set, but it's like 13. That is a little bit, or did I try those and they were a bit heavy? Yeah, because not all headers are equal. I was like looking at this. I'm sure I tried the 30 meter of that particular one. That strangely enough, yeah, that's, oh no, this is, I'm sure I tried this, but we'll try it again. Do we then lease it? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, trouble is you need to go on a pure testing. The clearest test is to just grab the header, go and move. And if it moves, you can use it. So this is a literal test. Let's like literally test this. We do want transport wheels, and we do want to lease. Yes. So this is not really happening. This is really just us testing. But this is going to go back. Oh, what's that? I'm not sure. Like a gauge finder or something on the side. But yeah, so these definitely will sell, which is a shame because I know we're not going to get a lot for them, but we didn't pay a lot for them. So we got them at really good deals, I think. So let's sell them back, and we will order 2 more, but we're going to test that with the harvester. So we'll grab the other one with this, I think. Yeah. Oh wow, that material is right in front of the that. Yes, I've been busy doing a large production. Well, not too terrible. Yes, a very large, probably my sort of biggest thing to date, and it's nearly finished. There's just a few little errors. I knew there would be. You can't make something that complicated without it erroring. Although I have a dream that one day I'll do one of them like that, where you do actually manage to do it. It would be nice to actually manage to do that. You will one time. I have done a couple where they're not this as complicated. The more complicated you do any mod, the more chances, and there were some real loads of errors that I thought I would have like found that one, but I didn't. I mean, and that's one thing I will give Giants credit for. JM Gaming called them professionals, and he said always remember that they're the professionals, and he is right in a lot of ways. Sometimes the tools built within although there is hypocrisy within the Giants camp as well, and I'm never one for like pulling my punches either, so I am going to give them credit, but I'm also going to say they do hold out on their so-called partners. Yeah, it came to light once when one of the comments to a modder, one of the Giants staff made mention of that he should have been able to do blah 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 within the editor, and then basically he went to his superiors and again, very bad mistake, because they actually, I don't know whether it's been removed, it was there for public record, but all the websites have got this if it has gone now. So yeah, the comment was there, but like a lot of people who don't really like to be transparent, sometimes such comments disappear because it sort of proves you're a liar, and you don't like that. So bottom line is he went to his superiors and they said, no, they don't have that in their editor. So he said, oh, my apologies, no, you've not got that in the public editor. So make of that as you will. Yeah, because obviously giants are holding out on their partners. Their partners? Yeah, it's a bit of a sham, isn't it? It's at points like that that you realise you're not really very valued as a partner when your partner, which sort of implies an equal or a good. Yeah, I mean most partnerships are like equal footing. I mean whether in business that would be true. So obviously giants have basically shot you in the foot straight away. That's so right, we need to unfold this. Yeah, it just does make me laugh, but I don't like to hide things like that when you discover, yeah, we know, we're not really. We're trying to see the speed we can get up to on perfectly flat. Now, it only goes 6, so that's going full speed. So, actually, that's not too terrible, but I'm sure I only got 4 out of these. Yeah, no, return it over here. Yeah, I'm sure I did, but I'd sooner get 4 out of these than like 2 miles an hour out of the 16s. It's when you consider your top speed is supposed to be 6. That's not too terrible. Right, so then let's release you, return you, yes. And we'll order 2 of those instead. And there was something else I saw as I came in. Now, have we ordered... No, I think we were doing the SamuelBatistaModding like box for this, weren't we? But we'd also got Caesarius as well. 2 of them, in fact. So it's the boxes. I think we made a mistake, didn't we, when we order any boxes for it. And, of course, obviously we are playing by these set of rules. So we need to be ordering, which I believe is higher. So headers, let's do one thing at a time. We will indeed have the 12.5. So let's order find used. And find used. Smashing. Just checking it did it twice. It did indeed, yeah. It's a bit weird when you do things like that. Right, and so we also want cedars, but it's the box, the Caesarius box. Now, if we may have already done this, I think I did vaguely remember this. So, but we'll try it anyway. So you can always sell them back. It's a couple of grand. No. My bad. I'm getting button happy. Click happy, as the saying goes, haven't we now? Have we got... I don't think we've got any of these, have we? I think that's what we've realised. It's like March, and we've got like 2 9s, this. Because the thing is that our soybeans is all that we do, so we really were trying to set out... We've got 2 Pilatuses. I can't recall seeing any of Caesarius's thing. We've also got that as well, our old faithful, which does indeed have a brilliant spread too, so we can actually do that as well. So we've got that, and I believe we'll have to lease, when this rain stops, the boxes for now. But we have got a speed time up, so there's a slight chance that we might actually gain that away. So yeah, let's speed up time a little. The other thing is, I noticed... we could do with ordering the barrel for the lorry, is what I'm thinking. It makes sense to grab that. I still call it the... Yeah, I've got to stop calling it the MKS32. Yeah. It's some of the mods when I first started. I didn't give them any... yeah, now I should have renamed some of these. I think I actually renamed some of these. So oh, obviously not. Large general tanker, large general tanker, large general tanker. Okay. Medium, large general tanker, large general tanker. Large liquid, medium general tanker, Mark 3. There it is. I know I changed some of them. These are the ones that in the pack. I did that so I could clearly identify which ones were the pack ones. So that's the large. I think they're wrong though, aren't they? They're the same one actually. So one of those wants to be a small liquid tanker Mark 3. Right, okay, so I need to just grab the picture for that. I've got the picture assigned to the wrong one, so I remember that afterwards. And that, yeah, no, so we get in there. I'm just giving them all this picture. It's very similar, the model for all of them, but I need to change these so that they're not saying, yeah, because they are all the large one. So I don't know why I've got that 3 times. It'll be in 3 different folders, basically. So did we order that? No, we didn't. I was too busy chatting. So it is that one. And we want to find used. Yes. Did we do our animals this morning? That is a question I wish to ask. Yeah, because we want to, yeah, we definitely did. Yeah. And that we've only got that, so we haven't got any other animals. Straw is reasonable too. So let's just speed up a little bit of time. Now, 10 o'clock seems to be a magic number for the search mod, but not always. I mean, it's not like guaranteed, but if you're going to find it, yeah. Oh, wow, so that find it, it's 9. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, you do find it at other hours, but what I mean is it seems to be 10 is a magic number that for some reason... Oh. Oh, wow. That's a 16. We may as well sell that, though. It's still worth selling. So these are beautifully priced, are they not? So, we've got 2 of those. If we get a third, we'll keep it, because I'm thinking the Airhawk... we've got the big Airhawk, but one of these, I'm quite happy with these. Really happy. No, Philorga, no. And no. And that will buy to sell. Can we afford the case? Oh, that would be really lovely. I have not had that in ages. Did we? We might have actually ordered it. We don't transport wheels because it's going to cost us. And we will buy that for ourselves. We will, but it'll have to be as is. Oh, it's already got the 3 point. We got for 0. A Mack Trucker may be very generous. We will add other options at a later point, definitely. So yes, we will definitely have that, as we are allowed. Brilliant, my absolute favourite tractor. One of the first times. Do we need any more trailers? Because that is a beautiful one. I love that a lot. No, standard definitely is big. Yeah, we will definitely have that too. We're a bit short on trailers. That's a good one because it goes... No, we will do that to sell. Yeah, I'm also having a bit of a rule to cut out, like, if I'm going to include this as a good, genuine... all of these things at below 30 odd grand, 28,000 is my cut-off. Anything below that, we're not allowing. So we need to, basically put some of these together, don't we? Which we have got the... Magnum. Yeah, I'm going to try to find it. Remember its name. So the Tony we're going to grab and sell. Oh, I've got this on another Let's Play and I kept it. But we've just bought the giant Magnum. So we're going to be a little bit skint, really. So there's only so much you can do at any one time. We've already got a little yard tractor. We've got the original Massey, which I'm willing to keep. Definitely, it's a good tractor. Yes, sell. But do not. Oh, that's true. We've got you as well. Yeah, so it does seem really sort of a magic number that when you hit... so let's grab the Airhawk first, because that's the one we're going to need the most, because it's going to cover the most ground for those large fields. It really is. Yeah, and then we'll grab one of Caesarius's on one of Caesarius's, and we'll leave the other one for in case we grab any more. Yeah, I know you can do this because I've done it before. I don't think the things attach, because they never do. That doesn't mean to say that we wouldn't do that, but... Oh, it might do, though. If it doesn't... I have done this before. Might mean this needs to go behind then to connect. I did have to... I'm sure I had to faff around like this before. Yeah, they need to hook up, but they did, or it worked. I mean, they would in real life. What I mean is it's a model, so we need to... Yeah, put this at the back. Does that work? I'm sure I've had this working on this. I'm sure I have. It's a bit of an immovable object, so we need to just angle it a little like that. That should work. I'm sure I have. Or was it on FS25? Have I tried it on FS25? Hmm. Well, these things, they don't always work. Simple as. But then if you do, you remember, and that's what I'm saying. I'm sure this actually worked. And it's very difficult to make this thing turn because it really requires something like the Magnum, which, you know, it's sitting about 10. Yeah, let's leave it to a tractor that's sort of meant for this kind of task. Did I check the horsepower on this? No, I didn't. It might be set at, it's like, yeah, I think you do have to buy the upgrades, so it's a 340. Still good. Still extra 100 horses than that actually have. I don't think this would be capable of this properly. So we just start to turn. I'm sure this works. I just can't remember if it does the tubing. No, not the tubing, but the wires it does. That's it. That's all that matters, because you can't have any power to anything without that. And obviously in real life these would be connected. You'd jerry-rig some of your own tubing, wouldn't you, really, to be honest? I mean, as a plumber, I know how difficult that is. It's not terribly tricky, really. And you can see it reads it, so it would work. So let's pull this out a little. And put that there, and try not to... Oh, no. That's what I'm going to drop. And you can definitely do those. Only just, though. Yeah, they are. The horsepower requirements on these are more than it says, I think. It's beautiful, but I think it's... What is it says? Let's have a quick look. It's true, because I found it... it's probably really on the button. As in, that's spot on. And in other words, you could really do with a little bit more... for it. So it is saying it is 144. No, I find 150 horsepower tractor, I personally think, would struggle with this. It may be that it was originally, because Giants did nerf horsepower quite early on in the game, and it is quite possible that when Cesarius set it, that actually was quite true. But now I'd say you're more like a 250, because a lot of things, yeah, I mean, that's like pulling that quite, and this is on flats, so it's when the real struggle is like later on. Hang on a minute, so does that supposed to go? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, I think it depends on the model, doesn't it? Because some of them are like, I think this is the pull behind, isn't it? This is the way I prefer it always. Now, it might be, I suppose, that because I always try this method, that the other one is better. As in, like, for me, until you've tried everything, I don't think you can really say, oh, yeah, that's better, because, like, you've not tried the other method. Ooh. No, that was not close enough. It was, no, it's definitely that way. So you've been doing it the right way, that's all that matters. It's just it's not connecting all of the gubbins, is what I'm thinking. Hate this when you get your angle wrong. So if it is right, then it would be connected right, wouldn't it? I mean, not on that it wouldn't, but this one it would, because this is the real model. So why is that not connecting bits and bobs together? Oh, it is. No, it's not really. There's no piping. And the electrics are sort of, but not sort of. So that's a bit of an odd one. So that is a pin. So if that was at the front, you'd have a pin going to this. which is a pin. So why did that not like that then? I don't know. As long as we can make it work as a seeder, I'm sort of happy. So we ought to be changing that to the one thing that we do as specialists, soybeans, and we ought to do the same on this one because I know what I'm like. I frequently forget. And we've got to sell the header as well, remember. Right, fantastic, excellent. And we moved a bit of room, so we just need to grab the header, sell it, and then get rid of this rain. And we're sort of almost ready, poised to actually burst into action with 2 Pilatuses and 1 huge air hawk. We may have to, I'm going to say, who's the biggest tractor that we've got? How much? I think the air hawk requires 500 horsepower. Sure it does. I'm sure it's a big requirement because it's a big seeder, is it not? It's the other section, isn't it, that tells you. 450. So what have we got in our tractors? Let's have a look. We've got a 420, I think, at present, which is the New Holland's a 350. Massey Ferguson, no. New Holland is a 302. And the Valtra is a 420. We have got a couple of other tractors. Fendt 246. And we have got a class as well. The Zeri on your Wally. We've got a 462. Yeah, we have. It's true. I'd forgotten. Yeah, I've just used him a bit ago. I should have really known. So yeah, we've got him. He is the one that will use that at present, because I think the new Magnum is only 300 and something, which I didn't see would be a Lizard, won't he? Lizard Magnum rather than a case, I think. Oh, let's have a look. Yeah, because I'm sure it might still be a case. Yeah, I've got 7250 Pro, which we know is a 261. The case Magnum, which is a 374. So it's close, but not it's still not good enough just yet to do what we needed to do. And we've really sort of skinted ourselves in buying it in the first place. Well, we're taking ourselves to a place that we really don't want to be. That's a bit better, of course, but we bought that trailer as well, so it's, yeah. We've lost a lot of cash. Let's get that repaired, though, the Magnum. I don't want to. Or did I? I might have done. No, I didn't. Did I? No, I didn't. No. Let's get it repaired. I don't want any to damage it. Give it a good going over at the garage and spend a bit of cash on it. Oh, okay. It's not quite, no. I'm a terror for that. Like, not quite getting it in the... So have a look how much it does cost you, though, to... I don't want it... Yeah, I'd go for what I used to. 45,000, which is very reasonable if you've got 45,000. So we'll leave that as is. It's repaired. So it's a 340. Ish, I think. Was it 340 exactly? It says 340 when we literally go in. So I thought it was a little 374. I thought it said. So it might be. Maybe that's not quite right. So let's speed up and see. I'm not expecting anything to pop at 10, although it can. But yeah, we shall see. Oh. Okay. There you go. I have said with this, it's a bit of a strange one. It can, like, because we ordered 2, but we've got 1. We do want that as well, yes. I mean, would we want another one at the minute? It's sort of skinting us a bit. Well, at least we've got that. Yeah, it's true. It is going to skint us a bit. So let's try and get rid of this rain, which is still showing us heavily on... Rain. Oh, it's showing us going to change soon. Give it a bit of, get rid of a bit of this moisture. It's getting a bit late though, isn't it? Cool, I think we can do soy in the morning. Oh wow, I can just get that. Wow. I mean, to sell, yeah. I'm not going mad honest. No, well, that's debatable, but... oh, hopefully not. So we've got one of our two headers. That's the point. Did we do all of it? I think we got some more digestate afterwards. I think if we look now, it would make me look bad and that there is a bit of digestate because I think we'd still got some left to do. But if there's a great demand, we'll have a look because it's not always what you think it is. Yeah, it's not always. Let's have a look though in case we have got a second chance. But let's also buy that too to sell. It is a, oh, it's a lorry. Don't matter. It doesn't matter. We prepared for this day when we would get a lorry, even though we have actually got. No, let's grab the lorry. It's only a stone throw away. No excuse anymore. We've got the beautiful. Yeah, any chance to get this beautiful bit of kit out? Any chance at all? Definitely. It's gorgeous. It is. By Mantrid. Right, so then it's 4 o'clock. Let's just check. Can we do this in the morning? Is what I'm thinking, because it is an awful lot. I mean, also, what is the weather forecast like in the morning? Let's have a look. I'm sure you can do soy both day. Oh, we can't do soy till tomorrow anyway. So actually, we're on to a. Oh, did I just see that we're going to get twisters in June? Right. Okay. Well, so we've got to go through till tomorrow anyway. So Mr. Smith basically stuffed up, which is not the first, and it definitely won't be the last time. No, it won't. That's true. We should be able to do this in grand style, though. I was right about... I mean, don't get me wrong, the Pilatus are okay, but we bought a shed load of fields. It's one of those things on some Let's Plays. It was Hobo's Hollow. That I was really quite late on, and I thought, this is really hard work, because you've like got a little 6 and a 4 meter thing, but you bought like loads of fields. Will you buy some more, some more equipment? And it was sort of from that time that I sort of thought, you've got to pay attention when the farm grows. You can't use the same. It's like we often get given a 3 meter piece of equipment. Now, I used that way too long on no man's land because of the costs, and it was on hard economy. It was so difficult to make cash because the repair costs were exorbitant. Because the equipment was really damaged, Alien Jim really added an element with the damage amount on the equipment that was really, really a real tough sort of thing. So, where's my thing refusing to go down? We know we can't have anything. It's all like too low now. But right, so animals we did check. We'll do them in the morning, and so let's go through till 8 o'clock in the morning. But I think, yeah, we'll do the animals and we'll leave it the proper, because this is going to be a session in itself. Like seeding and planting is going to be super duper. We might actually get everything filled. Ooh, 65 cows sold for 13 grand. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's get this. We're here, so let's get this. Ooh. Another 72. Have we got too many? I don't think so. I think we've lost a tractor. I think there's maybe a set that I've taken out or something, and that we've lost a tractor. I'm sure we've got more than we've actually got now, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to do that. It's a bit of a... Oh, no, I did. Oh, I don't know. I thought we had a nice... Let's have a look. So we've only can do that, and that if we're going to sell it, but I really is it for 250 horsepower. I don't think we're ever going to get up to the 445 today, though. really, unless we... Well, we didn't check that great demand, did we? No. So let's have a look. What? How many tractors have we got? We've got 2 here. We've got the big class. We know that one. We've got the big blue, but that's 302 horsepower. We've got the 246, which is there. The voucher 420. But this is a farm that requires a lot of tractor. We've got the John Deere, the original John Deere that I didn't I'd forgotten about, but we've got him too. And yeah, the big and the little tiny. Well, it's not that little tiny. It's not little bit. I think actually, yeah, there's enough room for another 7250. But we can't afford to upgrade it at present because we are a little bit skint. So let's get those bits and bobs done. Yeah, we're a bit skint because we bought the Magnum, really, didn't we? So let's be honest. Yeah. Let's grab that. Those bits and bobs. So we've got a trailer as well, which is very, very useful. Let's grab that and sell it. We'll do our animals, and then we're going to sling my hook. And next session, we're going to be very, very busy. Are we going to build this lot up, though? Ready for going forwards. I think that's not a bad idea. Yeah, we are rounding up, but it is true. I do think we're probably, for the size of the farm, and I do think even a 250 or 261 is a little. We could really do some more 300s, but that's just so I have to say that sometimes certain deals in the game are just too good to be true, you know, too good to miss. And like that 50 grand for one of these is just phenomenally good. And obviously, yeah, I know we've got to upgrade it in time, but what if you spent another 50 grand? It's well worth it. It really is. So we know we've got to spend another 50 grand. So we're going to be right back down at the doldrums again. So the big harvester is that, well, we've got 2 of our. It would be, to be honest now, it probably isn't a bad thing. If we can afford a bigger one than ours, it's not a bad thing. We'll still keep ours as well. I'm not getting rid of the BI Industries ones. They are brilliant. But I had a team of 3 on New Hope, which I'm just airing presently. I'm going to do it as a special. So I've actually started to wear it. Oh. So we've got 327. And we need to buy you. Now, before we do this, let's just have a look at the great demand and see if that's still on. Or have we blown it? Soy milk is March. Ooh. You should have been looking at your soy milk. Oh, it's all. Oh, I think we did it. The milk, it was never reached top, did it? It's tanking, so we need to do that now. Solid fertilizer, we've got some, but I was not sure. We were a little bit of pig feed, which we could do. It looks like it's the slurry. No, that's yellow. Digestate. It's only a little bit off. It is. Yeah, the milk and the butter on that. We missed doing that in January. No, I think we did that. That's why it's only got a little bit. We did have a lot. Right, so then, it appears our work is not done at all. We have now got a lot of work to do, and we have got... Who's got the big tanker? It is the Xerion, which is very apt, because it is a fairly hefty tractor. So then I'm going to go into a time-lapse, yeah, because we do really need to get this job done. So we need to grab that digestate and sell it and earn a fortune, and then grab the soy milk, which I don't believe spawns like you think it does. It spawns as proper pallets, so let's tell that to spawn. We may get that big harvester yet. Not to keep, but to sell. Definitely we may, it's true. So we need to tell the Super Soy Factory to... No, just to spawn the soy milk. Brilliant. It will come as pallets when it makes its mind up. Yeah, right. So then, say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, I think that's that done. Yes, we'll do these next time because this has like gone from like being not so long to now being long. Let's just get the animals fed at least. So we bought the Massey in. Yeah, I thought we'd got one of those with the white. No, with the white wheels on this Let's Play because I love it, but I thought we'd got that as well, which that's a bit odd. It is a bit strange. Right, so how are we doing? 162. Right, let's grab... Yeah, let's fill it. It should. No, we'll... Yeah, that's true. We have been... Oh, no, that's the slurry. Yeah, so we're all right. Let's grab... Or start to fill this up on them. While that's filling, we'll grab that. So, yeah, we'll start the processes at the least. So, yeah, that's actually... I think we'd waited a couple of days because obviously... Our herd is not that massive. You know, we don't. It's not like every single day we get like 75 tons of manure and slurry. But it's more like every other day. But it makes the biogas well worthwhile. So it is good. Soy Factory. It's. I think I'm gonna have to tweak it a little bit. For the effort you put in. Soy, especially with soybeans being one of the best crops as well in the game, it's got to be worthwhile. So I might tweak the I think I did say this last time, I might tweak the recipe because it's I did always wonder. I thought it's all on the only one that's really good is the milk because you're adding water to it. What have I gone round twice? Probably. Yeah, it's don't get me wrong, we've made a lot of cash. I don't mean it in that way, but what I'm trying to say is in the grand scheme, mind you, we did have less fields, I suppose. We shall see. Yeah, I do think it needs a bit of tweaking. Yeah, I do. The soy meat, I think what I'm going to do is bring the flavouring in, which will then produce more. I mean, the losses are right. As in, like, I literally did my... and that is right. But what I mean is if you added something like soybeans and add the flavouring, then the loss will be less because you're adding a second component that's going to make you more than the 60 at that end, which is why it's heavily lost. Soy diesel, like, that's straight swap. And that is to the bioplastics. And it is good. I did, again, do my research. This one obviously multiplies because you basically, like... adding a flavouring, but also so again, imagine we're adding the water. I'm happy with that. That's not too terrible. Soy oil is heavy loss. It is one of those products you like think again it really needs to reflect in the price of the soy oil because it's the one with the heaviest of all loss. So is the soy oil good price is really what we need to be looking at. Top prices, see, they're all the same. So that one would need tweaking so that the soy oil is more valuable, which is how it would work. Or you would leave it alone, and then obviously what's the point in having it in a factory if no one ever uses it because it's quite poor? It's got to be sort of reasonable. I mean, don't get me wrong, things in life, there are certain things that are more better than others, and I suppose if a factory comes with the ability to make something but that you can make more on another product, then I frequently do that on the wood chip business. What we're doing for straw, still plenty, yeah. So let's stick that in over here, and we will do the we won't do the digestive, we've already done that. We will do the oh no, you're going past it. It is here. You're doing the digestate runs still in my head. Right, so I would imagine we've probably got a full water tanker. Where are you? I'm not quite sure. I think we went down the yard with him a bit. Yeah, because he is doing the water, and he will have filled this. So it's the Xerion. Where did I think I dropped the tanker. It's around the back. No, I think it's still on there actually, but it'll be hiding underneath the you won't see it because it'll be underneath the icon. Yeah, it'll be under the the I should show you what I'm on about. Yeah, you'll be underneath this icon here. Yeah, the slurry odds actual icon. All right, so then let's grab the slurry and make that the last job of the day. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I didn't expect to be getting right up to that again. I did sort of see, I thought, oh, you've got a bit of digestate that's like a late bloomer that's coming through still. Well, no, because obviously, no, we're doing the manure in that, aren't we? So, yeah, that also is producing an awful lot of digestate. So we just, luckily, with that being a fairly, still quite close to the good time, and obviously a bit of a great demand, although I'm not sure it was a great demand for that, it was still good. Right, okay, not a lot really, that. So we're pretty hammered, both of those now. Now this, I think, can actually pretty much reach this just almost by being on it, can't it? If I remember rightly, it's almost touching. Yeah, it is. You can dump it straight away. So that is that. Up to 626,147. We have an awful lot of work to do next session, and I think we ought to prepare the team, because you are a key team member, as is the Xerion. Yeah, I mean, admittedly, we've only got... Yeah, I mean, there's Pilatus as any of our 250 odds can go for that. But so that's got that one. I think it's more apt that this goes for that. Not, yeah, and that's true. Although, oh, that's a point actually. Yeah, it is. I concur. Obviously, we didn't upgrade the big tractor because we didn't have the money, whereas now we do. So actually this can take pride of place on this, because it's soon going to be 800 horsepower, because we're going to have another engine stuck in. Yeah, I'm willing to invest in this tractor, which is a very good investment. So customize. I don't want this silly one, but the one I'm used to, which is still... It's a very large engine compartment in the defence of the Magnum. So you could chip it and put a larger engine, I'm quite sure. But the 1300 one, not sure that's... But I mean, again, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just, again, I always try to go on what I believe is to be right. So it's not, and I'm not always right. So brilliant. So this ready, just needs filling up. And you, although you are well overpowered for this, we can put the 250s or the Fendt 246, and we've still got the 302 as well, the other 302, and if I remember rightly, the John Deere also is similar. So I think we've got plenty of fertilizer for ourselves up at the... I think I'm going to do that now, because I've actually got that. I'm not fibbing or anything. So if I can go up to, as I leave, I might go to the self-sufficiency and top up got 15,000 litres. So I think we've got more than that. So where's the rest then? So which showed we got a load. Is it in the production silo? No. So where's that then? I'm sure it said we got quite a lot of fertilizer. Yeah, 75,000 litres. So where is the 75,000 litres? This is a bit of a weird one, isn't it? So that's got... Yes, and it is solid fertilizer. It's got 15,000. So why... I mean, we've only got a couple of places it can go, and that's the production silo or the mini self-sufficiency. It can't go anywhere else. And we've looked in here and it's not. So have we got like a... Oh, have I... Ah, right. No. I bet you... Yeah, I know what it's going to be. I do. Yeah, because this map maker's not the only one to be that generous. There's another map maker that's done it too, Starbucks. I've started a mini run on it, because I always like to check out the... it'll be in here. We will have been very generously left a pile of... Yep, we have indeed. So all of that, and we've got a shed load of that in it. What is in you? Seeds all my life. So actually, dream, we've found finally in year 3 that we've actually got seeds and fertilizer. So there you go, a gift from the map maker. See, I knew I liked this farm. No, I do. It is a beautiful thing. So let's grab the other one as well. So we're going to do this in grand style. In fact, we can do our entire farm on this, let's be honest. So let's grab the now souped up. It confuses me when I'm looking at so many tractors. Did we? I think we took you back, didn't we? Right, smashing. So let's get this. Now then, dog. We don't want to run you over. Ooh, now that feels a little bit differently. That's like pulling this like it's seriously. Ooh, now will we get close enough? I think. Ooh, this is a beast, is it not? We'll have to choose our direction wisely. I think. Yeah, I was about to say. I'm not sure this is the way I'm talking about. I think we're just dragging on the left, though. I think we can just about clear that. Ooh. Yeah, I'd say we can. It's just me. Or is it the tree? It is. I think it's the tree with the wheels. Oh, tree, we don't want to chop you down because we can't get through with equipment. Of course, I haven't really got much. I need to like do a double turn just to make matters worse. Oh, we're climbing the fence now. You've got enough room to miss it no matter what you do. Fear not, there is more than one way to skin a cat, as that old saying always says. Now, can we? I think we can. I think we can go to the grass bit, but I'm not sure about the. Oh, this is a bit of a. Apologies, everybody. This is not. Yeah, I was not expecting this really. I'm not sure I can get past that. Maybe like turn it the other way. No, we're not going to avoid it no matter what we do. I do not want to lose another tree. Just for the sake of it. No, I'm not trying to overpower it. We nearly did it then. Yay. If we drop that there, if we can't get up here, we'd have to take the tree down. It's unfortunate, but it is our main way in. But we're going to try it first. Is a beast. I know. I see it. Oh, it's the wheels on that. Well, I'd sooner take the lamppost down than the tree, if I'm honest. It took a long time for that tree to grow to that size. That lamppost, it's just a bit of money. Okay, you wanted war. We will give you war. Yeah, we don't care. Alright, so let's put it back, though, in a sensible place, like behind here, where we never go anyway. So let's stick a light. If we're going to do lights, let's do lights. Yeah, like the floodlight over there. Let's do a bit of a good one. Fences. Yeah, so it's one of the last, like, ones. I always like this is the one I like a lot, which we've got another one of. So I think if we stick that... Yeah, we know it overlaps with another object. If we do that, it's going to, like, get... But if we do that, it's going to go, like, both ways and illuminate half of the yard as well. That's not bad. Admittedly, it's 10 times the cost of the original one, but the light... I would imagine the light would be rather a bit more, really. Now then, I'm still not sure we're going to get past some of these trees. The boughs are sometimes a bit unforgiving. Well, like any piece of equipment, once you get it, I think it's going to snag on that one. Right, once we're on the field, we're good. We're home and dry. Fantastic. Right, someone else can field Caesaris and it can be brought to us because... ooh, yeah, it's not quite as simple as that. Whoever thought white picket fencing would be the enemy? Oh, it's going to take a massive section of it off if we take a section down there. It's like the entire section, if it lets you, that is, as well, because a lot of map makers don't do this in this way, that you can, yeah, if we enter demolition mode, yeah, this, I did think the map maker would say no. Right, okay then. There are still more ways. I'm not giving in. Apologies for the length of the session, but, you know, sometimes it gets personal and you just got to, like, crack on. Now, can we sneak down there? I'm not... I think we can. Ooh. But we sort of, like, need to go in the middle a bit more. It's those wheels that capture most things. Ooh. Caught that edge of that. So we need to clear it quite a bit and then take a sharp right. We're going to scrunch a bit, so let's try and level up a little. Ooh. I'm making a bit of a hash of this, aren't I? Well, it's trying to avoid things because these are beasts. They are. I know this myself, and it sort of does show you the sort of problem you would have in grabbing something like this. It's not easy. It's not. It needs a bit of repairing as well, which we've forgotten. Have we got, oh, we've got traffic switched off. No, I think it's a map-based thing. Let's have a look. I can't remember. I think it is a map-based now. It used to be global, I'm sure. But I know I switched it off. Yeah, no, it is on. Yeah, I switched it off on Maypole, which I must remember to switch it back on. Yeah, this is one where you'd have to have a police or an escort, a farm escort at the very least, to make this actually happen, because those traffic lights are a nightmare. So let's see, is there enough room to go behind the biogas plant? Because I do know this existed, but I'm just not sure. It seems to be wider, is my point, but I'm just not sure about the white picket fence. Are we allowed to go down here with large equipment on this large-ish map? Well, large fields anyway. Yes, we are. Fantastic. We found our way. And yeah, both of these fields need doing. So, you know, let's grab the 7250 and let's fill that and drop it behind here. I just want to get it ready a little bit. The Pilates I'll do next time. I thought we said, yeah, we did, because the 7250 is on the actual frontage, isn't it? That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, well, the two 7250s actually are on the frontage. So we drop that over here. Let's go fill it and run it over. And then we've got the two Pilates's to sort out next session. And it all wants to be... Oh, no, this needs repairing. So I'm glad in a way we saw this. We have got a repair point in front of us, though. So let's not worry about doing it at the shop. Yeah, I found another cracking sets of shops where you can actually sell things as well. One without a model, which you could stick in a farmyard, and one with a beautiful little house, building house. House? A beautiful building, and it's really excellent for those farmyards where it might be a long way away, or... Oh, it's only 12. Oh, we didn't repair that. It was probably that I was seeing then. Right, so then let's get this topped up. I can't believe I missed that. I think once before I'd sort of noticed there was a bit of a discrepancy, and I thought, we've not made that much fertiliser. Well, we hadn't, had we? Brilliant. It's lovely when a farm, you know, you do get thought of like that, because let's be honest, this is a serious cost to your farms. I mean, I've got a very reasonable sell point, so it's... But I mean, that is really quite amazing. It's a couple of years worth of seeds and an awful lot more fertiliser, so that is quite amazing. Right, so this away, I believe. That's by the skin of your teeth. So obviously this has not got it's not as big as the air hawk, we know that, but it's going to cover and it still should probably last the field out, which it's not as, but you also can get a front box as well. So it's ooh, that moved a bit. Right, let's see if we can attach that again, because it did shift rather a lot, so I need to make this move that way rather a lot. Fantastic. So we're going to leave it there. I'm going to grab the Pilates's and stick them on the... maybe the two 7250s. Don't really matter. Yeah, we've still got plenty. We've got the 302 and the... we've got the Xerion as well. In fact, yeah, let's use the Xerion. It's rather apt that you use... Although, no, I usually do say that. Always reserve your best extractors. What I mean is, if you've got something like this that will cope with something smaller, we've got that, which is would be, yeah, I suppose wrong really. You really want to go in order of the things that you need to do. Now these should have some seeds in already. We will have left some in, I'm sure. We've not emptied them. Yeah, so we want to go... That's what we want. Soybeans. Fantastic. I thought we were doing this off camera. We were. It appears we're doing it now then. Well, at least I get to show everybody it's actually being done. So let's grab the other one, the last 7250, which I believe is you. You are not, yeah, you're not damaged. And it is a 7250 Pro. It's the right size. Let's top this up. So we've still obviously got half of a Caesarius. So again, really, I wouldn't mind fielding the entire fields. I mean, yeah, that's true. We have got the others as well. We've got the little Cedar 2, which has probably actually beat all of them. In all truthfulness, because it's a bit special. Of course, it won't fertilise at the same time, but Are we really worried about that? We've got plenty of things. It'd be nice to get that out, actually, but we've just got rid of all the digestate, typically. Oh, we could buy some, though, for that particular purpose. I have no problem with doing that. I usually do that because nearly always, usually the business is involving the slurry or whatever, whether it's the BJ or saving it for Missy B at the end of the year. Now that that's back in the game, I feel happy. Right, so then let's get everybody. Let's poise them all at the edge of the fields. But we do want these littler ones. I don't know. No, these Pilatus are exactly the same as Caesarius Modding's 9 meter. They just, and they've got extra tanks to make them better. So yeah, I think this is more than right. But I'm going to leave it there because it's going to, well, it's going to be sillily long. Yeah, we're nearly done. So we've filled everything. That's the most important thing. So all that remembers, all that remembers, all that. I've forgot my words. Yeah, all that needs to be said is thank you very much for watching. That's not the right words, I know. Thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you can stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.